There are forces on our planet of such immense and overwhelming power that they command both our terror and our deepest respect. They are the raw, untamed expressions of nature's might. Today, we journey into the heart of one of its most violent and unpredictable phenomena, the tornado. A spiraling vortex of wind born from the tumultuous clash of atmospheric energies. We shall count down 10 of the most terrifying and destructive tornadoes ever to have scarred the surface of our world. Each a stark reminder of the delicate balance in which we live. These are not mere storms. They are meteorological titans. From the vast plains of North America to the densely populated river deltas of Asia, we will explore the science behind their formation, the human stories of survival and loss, and the sheer, breathtaking power that can level entire towns. The events we are about to witness are a testament to nature's capacity for beautiful creation and terrifying destruction. I invite you to join me on this journey into the eye of the storm. As we count down from 10, the intensity will build, the scale of destruction will grow, and the stories will become ever more profound. Stay with us until the very end, where we will confront the single most devastating tornado ever recorded in human history. Our countdown begins in the American state of Alabama, in the spring of 2011. Here, as part of a much larger and more violent outbreak of storms, a monster was born. A colossal wedge tornado, over 1.5 miles wide. For over an hour and a half, this vortex carved a continuous path of ruin nearly 80 miles long. In its wake, it left 64 people dead and over 1,500 injured. Just 2 years later, in the heart of Tornado Alley, the atmosphere conspired to create a storm of unprecedented scale. Near the town of Reno, Oklahoma, a tornado formed that would defy all known parameters. This was not a slender funnel, but a monstrous, churning mass that grew to an astonishing 2.6 miles in width. Tragically, its unpredictable nature caught even seasoned professionals by surprise, leading to a tragic loss of life that sent shockwaves through the meteorological community. In the spring of 1991, a powerful storm system swept across the plains of Kansas. For perhaps the first time, the life cycle of such a violent tornado was captured in stunning, horrifying detail. The tornado continued its rampage into Andover, destroying a significant portion of the town. The Andover tornado became a powerful educational tool, its vivid imagery teaching a generation about the reality of a direct hit. We now travel back in time to 1936 to a humid April morning in Gainesville, Georgia. What happened next was a meteorological rarity, a synchronized assault by two separate, powerful tornadoes. One funnel approached from the west, while another bore down from the north. They converged on the city's commercial district at nearly the same time. The combined forces were catastrophic. A fire broke out in the debris of a collapsed factory, trapping dozens of workers. With over 200 fatalities, it remains the fifth deadliest tornado in United States history. The Gainesville event is a chilling illustration of how a single storm system can spawn multiple threats, compounding the danger and turning a severe weather event into a historic tragedy. Imagine not one, not two, but a swarm of violent tornadoes unfolding across a vast portion of a continent. This was the reality on April 3rd and 4th, 1974. In a period of just 24 hours, a staggering 148 tornadoes were confirmed. An incredible 30 of the tornadoes were rated as F4 or F5. Entire towns like Xenia, Ohio, were almost completely wiped off the map. The outbreak claimed over 300 lives, injured thousands, caused damages that would be in the billions today. Our countdown returns to Oklahoma, a land accustomed to the fury of the sky. But on May 3, 1999, something occurred that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible. As it approached the suburb of Moore, a mobile Doppler radar unit clocked wind speeds at an astonishing 301 miles per hour. It is the highest wind speed ever recorded on Earth. These are winds that are, quite simply, unsurvivable. They can strip asphalt from roads and scour the ground itself. Well-built, anchor-bolted homes were swept cleanly from their foundations. 14 years after the record-setting 1999 tornado, the town of Moore, Oklahoma, would once again find itself in the crosshairs. On May 20, 2013, a tornado touched down and rapidly intensified, reaching the pinnacle of the enhanced Fujita scale EF5. For 39 agonizing minutes, it ground its way through the densely populated suburbs, striking homes, businesses, and most tragically, 2 elementary schools. The sheer power of the storm was absolute, causing an estimated $2 billion in damage. Yet, in the aftermath, a story of resilience emerged. The community, scarred but not broken, rallied together in an immense recovery effort. The 2013 Moore tornado is a powerful story of both unimaginable destruction and the indomitable strength of the human spirit. As we approach our final 3 tornadoes, the scale of devastation reaches unprecedented levels. These are events that redefined our understanding of nature's destructive potential and left permanent scars on human history. Number 3. A community erased. Joplin, 2011. On May 22nd, a large, powerful multi-vortex tornado descended upon the city of Joplin, Missouri. The tornado grew to nearly a mile wide as it entered the city. The destruction was almost biblical in scale. A full third of the city was damaged or destroyed. The Joplin tornado claimed 158 lives, making it the deadliest single tornado in the United States since modern record-keeping began in 1950. Number 2. The world's deadliest. Daulatpur-Saturia, 1989. On April 26, 1989, an enormous tornado tore through the Maniganj district. Homes are less robust, warning systems are not as widespread, and the population density is incredibly high. It is estimated that around 1,300 people lost their lives, an additional 12,000 were injured, and some 80,000 people were left homeless in an instant. Every tree, every home, every structure in the tornado's direct path was simply gone. Number 1. The longest path of ruin. The Tri-State Tornado, 1925. We have arrived at number 1. The most extreme, the deadliest, and the most terrifying tornado in U.S. history. We go back to March 18, 1925. In an era before advanced warnings, before radar, before television weather reports, a monster emerged from the skies over Missouri. It reached speeds over 70 miles per hour. It stayed on the ground for 3.5 hours. Its path stretched a record 219 miles across 3 states. It didn't look like a typical tornado. Witnesses called it a boiling, amorphous fog that moved through Gorham, Murfreesboro, Princeton, leaving foundations and wreckage. In 3.5 hours, it killed 695 people and injured over 2,000. It remains the benchmark for tornadic devastation, a singular event in the history of our planet's weather. The Tri-State Tornado stands as the ultimate expression of nature's destructive power, a reminder that even in our modern age, we remain humbled by forces beyond our control. We have journeyed through the annals of history, witnessing the awesome and terrifying power our planet can unleash. The stories of these tornadoes are not just about destruction, they are also about the resilience of the human spirit. Preparedness, awareness, and scientific advancement are our best shield against the fury of the storm. If you have been moved by these stories, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Share your storm experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching.